Hey friends, welcome to your week 24 yoga practice. This week is going to be a bit longer of a flow, a vinyasa flow, but it will be very block supported. As we move on in our pregnancy, we want to just help bring the ground up to us. We want to reduce our maximum stretching to about 75% range of motion of what we would normally do. So props can definitely start to come in handy. Also for balance, all these good reasons to include a couple blocks in today's practice. So grab what you need and we will get started. And today we're gonna begin in a kneeling position. So place a block probably on its medium height or low height, tuck your toes under, and then sit down onto the block. So we're keeping our toes tucked on purpose. It might be a bit of an intense sensation, but just find that breath, find that stable, steady presence, and know that this feeling of discomfort will come and go. Good stretch for the bottoms of the feet, but also just a good reminder that these sensations pass. Couple more breaths to land here with your body, with your attention, bringing the mind space into your practice. Roll your shoulders back, find that nice tall spine. 2 more breaths here. And then go ahead and release. You can bring the block down 1 level further if you'd like, or not. Just tap the tops of your feet onto the mat. Sit your bottom back again. And now we're gonna sweep our arms overhead on an inhale. Exhale, keep the low spine right where it is. Find a cactus arm, thinking about exposing your chest up to the sky. So now any back bend we take, our cat-cows, still fine to stretch into that extension, but think about it more coming from the upper and middle spine as opposed to just at the belly. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, take that cactus, drawing your elbows back, magnetizing your heart up to the sky. Inhale, 1 more time, arms overhead. Exhale, elbows draw back. Good, inhale, sweep arms high. Take your other block, exhale, place it on the right side of your mat, sweep left arm up and over. Take an inhale here to open across your chest a little bit more. Good, exhale to stay. On your next breath in, hand in both blocks, holding on the very shortest side, we're gonna extend our hips up and reach our arms overhead. Good, exhale, sit back down. Block on the left side this time. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right arm over to the left. Take a breath in to broaden across the collarbones. And take a breath out to stay and sink down through your right hip bone. Good, next in breath, we bring the block with us, squeeze it between both palms, drive your hips forward, arms overhead. Exhale, sit back down, block on the right side, underneath your right hand. Inhale, left arm up and over. Exhale, ground down through your left hip. Inhale, drive your hips forward, reach up and over with both arms. Exhale, sit back down, block on the left. Inhale, side bend through the right side body. Exhale, stay here. 1 more time, block in both hands, drive your hips forward, and then exhale, release down through center. Good, we're gonna take our other block that's underneath our hips and place it out in front of us, towards the top of the mat. Now rest your elbows down onto the blocks. We're gonna find a little puppy pose variation. Bring your palms to touch in center, walk your knees back, hips are stacked over your knees, and then we let our heart sink down towards the mat. I like to bring the thumbs to the back of the neck and find a little lengthening of the tailbone between your legs to focus more of the stretch through the shoulders, the upper body, the chest. Couple breaths to settle. If you want more sensation, you could press your elbows down into the blocks firmly to really open across the armpits and the lats. We're here for one more cycle of breath. Good, and then rise up to your tabletop position, stacking shoulders over wrists, and then I like to have my hands on the blocks here. We're gonna take some cat-cows, but again, instead of thinking about the most smiley arc of your spine, instead find that length and think about pulling your chest through your shoulders. Exhale, push your palms into the blocks, round through the back body, tuck your tailbone down. Inhale to open across the front of the body. And everybody is different. If it still feels totally fine, feels pretty good for me to stretch like this, great. If it doesn't, modify. Couple more cycles with your breath. And feel free to take any wiggles, any different movements that feel good in your body. You could do rib circles, or you could drop your hips back towards your heels, side to side. I like to give you a few breaths to just be in your body, in your experience. All right, once you're ready, we're gonna kickstand our left foot out to the left side and extend our right leg back. Now seal the inner right foot down to the mat and open your right arm up to the sky. So modified side plank. We're facing the long edge of the mat. Take a breath in here and take a breath out to reach your right arm overhead, bicep in line with the ear. Good, expand into your right lung. And exhale back through center. Right knee plants. Actually keep that right leg long and just take a little shift forward and backward on the ball of the right foot to stretch out that calf. Perfect, now drop your right knee down and we'll switch it out. Right foot out to the right side, left foot long behind you. Open your hips to the left, seal your left heel down, and then reach your left fingertips up to the sky. Big breath in, big breath out. Maybe reach that left arm overhead. One more inhale here. Good, exhale, back through center, but keep the left leg long and just roll back and forth on the ball of that foot. Perfect. Find your tabletop pose. We can release the blocks now. You can place them just in front of you at the very top of the mat. Walk your knees a little bit wider, press down through your left palm. Inhale to sweep your right hand high. Exhale, thread the needle, right arm dives underneath left armpit, lower to hover right ear off the mat. Inhale, open it up again. Expand across the chest, right arm high. Exhale, dive your right hand underneath your left. One more time here, inhale to open up. Stable through the pelvis, and then exhale, thread the needle. This time we'll hold for a few breaths. Resting right ear down, and then that block is at the front of the mat if you want to rest your left palm on top of it. Just a different sensation of stretch through the shoulders and upper body. Good, replant your left hand. Extend your right hand up to the sky. Good, exhale, plant it down. We're gonna switch to the other side. Ground down through your right palm, and then 3 times inhale, open left arm up to the sky. Keep your pelvis pretty squared down towards the mat. If it means you don't go as far, totally fine. Exhale, left hand dives underneath right shoulder. Left ear to hover off the mat. Inhale to open back up. Exhale, thread the needle. One more time here, inhale. And then on this last one, we're just gonna hold for a couple breaths. Again, that block is at the top of the mat. If you'd like to walk your right fingertips forward. The twist is coming from the mid to upper part of the spine. So belly button and hip points face downwards. One more breath in. Exhale, plant your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Inhale, sweep open through the left one more time. And then exhale, find your tabletop. Take some big circles in a clockwise direction. So we're warming up through the wrists. We're finding some movement through the hips. Good, switch the direction of your circles. One more round. Meet me back in the center. And from here, ground down through your left knee. Extend your right foot all the way along behind you. If you need to keep those right toes grounded, totally fine. If you're feeling nice and stable, like you could balance a glass of water on your back without it tipping, reach that right heel high. Our inhales expand through the rib cage. And on our exhales, we gently hug our baby and our belly up and in. Good, reach your left fingertips forward if that feels okay. We're in our bird dog. Good, inhale to slightly lower left pinky and right big toe. Exhale, lift them back up so they're in line with your torso. Inhale to hover off. Exhale, right thumb to the sky, right heel, or left thumb and right heel up to the sky. One more time. Inhale to hover, and exhale to lift. Gentle engagement of the core and pelvic floor. Breathe in for length. Exhale, plant left hand and right knee down, and we'll switch it out. So first start with extending left toes long. If you feel kind of wobbly here, just hold this. This is a great kind of anti-rotation posture as it is. If you're ready, you can lift left heel up. And if you find that your low back and hips aren't arching or swaying or dumping one side, feel free to lift the right hand from the mat. Good, inhale to hover right pinky and left big toe. Exhale, drive them back up so they're in line with your body. Inhale to hover. Exhale to lift. Inhale to hover. And exhale to lift. One more breath in for length and breath through the rib cage. Exhale, hug your core gently in and lower down. Good, tuck your toes. Hands have the option to come on top of blocks. I find that this reduces the angle of wrist extension. So if your wrists are a little bit sore, like mine have been, good option to come up onto those blocks. Tuck your toes and then lift your hips back. Find a downward facing dog. And from here, bend one knee and then the other. Walking out your dog, feeling out the mobility and tension in your legs today. Take as much bend in your knees as you need to keep the low back, the spine nice and extended here. Take a breath in. Gaze forward between your thumbs, and on an exhale, step or walk to the top of the mat. Find Uttanasana, forward fold. Blocks are there. I like to bring them to the highest height. As we inhale, we halfway lift. Find some length through the spine. And exhale, bend your knees and fold. Let the crown of the head hang heavy. Good, inhale, root down through your feet. Sweep your arms up high. And exhale, dive back down. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, lower your blocks down to the lowest setting. Step your knees back. Find this extended modified plank. So knees are back behind the hips. Breathe in to pull your chest forward. Breathe out. Find a push up and press back up. Good, tuck your toes. Inhale, maybe lift up to plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more rounds of that little sun salutation. Inhale to bend your knees and gaze forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Find your fold. Option to prop those blocks up a little higher if you want. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Ground down through your feet. Inhale to rise, arms up high. And right back down on the out breath. Inhale, hips back, heart forward. Exhale, plant down through your feet. Step your knees all the way back behind your hips. Find this modified extended plank. Inhale, lift your chest forward. And then exhale, find your push up. Inhale, maybe you tuck your toes and lift your knees for a full plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, bend knees, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to the top of the mat, nice and wide to make room for belly. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, drop the head. Plant down through your feet. Inhale, come to stand. And exhale, Uttanasana, fold back down. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, weight through your hands, step your knees back. Inhale, find a little core engagement in this modified plank. Shoulders on the back body, exhale, find your chaturanga push-up. Tuck your toes, option, inhale for full plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, take as much time as you need to take tiny little steps with your feet all the way to the top of the mat. We'll hang out in our forward fold for a few breaths. Again, bend your knees as much as you need. We are not looking to stretch to our full capacity. We don't want that much tension on our ligaments right now. So also think about squeezing the muscles of your legs to the bones to keep some engagement throughout the lower body. But you can let your head hang heavy. You can take a sway side to side. All right, blocks will stay at the top of the mat. I would probably place them on the highest height, but we will explore and see what we find. All right, inhale, come to stand, Tadasana. Find that equal weight through both feet. Our next in-breath, we lift arms high to the sky. Exhale, find a cactus. So engage the core, draw your elbows back. Think about arching through the upper back. Good, inhale, arms re-extend. Exhale, find a forward fold. As you breathe in, step your right leg back, find a runner's lunge. Hands are on that block support. Back knee is lifted, inhale here. Exhale, drop your right knee down. Stay planted through your right palm. Inhale, easy twist, left arm opens to the sky. Plenty of room here for the baby. If you need to walk your left toes out, totally can. Take one more big full breath in. And exhale, left hand onto left block. Inhale, runner's lunge, pluck your right knee off the mat, crown of the head forward. And exhale, right foot steps to meet the left, Uttanasana. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, fingertips to the sky. And exhale, Uttanasana. As you breathe in, hands to the blocks, left foot steps back. We're on the ball of the left foot, left knee is lifted. Inhale in your runner's lunge. Exhale, ground your left knee down. Take as much width as you need. Press down through your left palm. Easy twist on your inhale, right arm up to the sky. We're here for an extra breath. Let it feel good in your body for one more inhale. Good, exhale, right hand to the block. Inhale, runner's lunge, lift your left knee up. And exhale, left foot meets the right, forward fold. Inhale, push through your feet, rise, arms high. This time take an open twist, left hand forward, right hand back, pelvis is squared to the front. Inhale through center. Exhale, open twist to the left. Right arm forward, left arm back. Left hip hugs forward. Inhale through center. And exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, forward fold. Good, plant down through your feet or through your palms. Step your right foot back, angle it out to the side, and then you can always use your hands for support on your legs, but we're gonna come up to a warrior one. So biceps are framing the ears. We're thinking about squaring right hip forward. Take about 75% of the stance that you normally would, and then sink down into your left knee. Good, breathe in here. On an exhale, open your body to the right, Virabhadrasana 2. So you can point your right toes a little bit towards the long edge of the mat. Hands are casting shadows on the feet here. We sink steady into our warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Reach your left palm up to the sky. Side body stretch through the left side. Maybe take out any back bend in the low back here. Think about it more as a side stretch. Inhale. Exhale, modified side angle. Left elbow to left knee. And then right arm either up or overhead. Engage the inner thighs. Pretend you could draw your feet all the way together. Breathe in here. Good. On your exhale, we're gonna forward fold. Find those blocks, right foot up to the mat. Good, plant down through your feet. Inhale, stand arms high. Exhale, open twist to the left this time. Inhale, back through center. And exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, back through center. And exhale, find your forward fold. As you inhale, lengthen through your spine. Draw your hip creases back. Now we're gonna step left foot to the back of the mat, about 75% of the stance you normally would. Leg is there for support if you wanna walk your hands up your leg. We're gonna find a warrior one. Squaring hips to the front of the mat. Again, taking a wider stance if you need a little bit of assistance with your balance. Good, stay here one more breath. And then exhale, open the pelvis to your warrior two. Adjust as needed. And then focus your gaze out over your middle finger on your right hand. Maybe sink a little deeper for this last breath. Left hand to left waist, turn your right palm up, reach it back, reverse your warrior. Exhale to stay. Breathe into your right lung. Exhale, right elbow, right knee. Extend your left arm up or overhead, modified side angle. Inhale here. And we take our exhale to step into our forward fold. Left foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Maybe open your mouth and let it go. Good, inhale, arms sweep high. This time, bring your right knee up into your chest with you. Exhale, cross your right ankle in front of your left. Now we dive down. Inhale, halfway lift in your cross-legged pose. And exhale to release. Steady through that left foot again. Inhale to rise, stork pose, right knee to chest. Good, exhale, warrior one. Step that right foot back. Breathe in, arms reach high. And then we're gonna find eagle arms, wrapping right arm underneath left. Here we breathe into the back body. The back of the heart, the space between the shoulder blades is expanding. And then our legs are nice and steady and stable. One more inhale. Good, exhale, warrior two. Open up to the right. This time, straighten your left leg. Keep that little micro bend in your left knee. Reach out, 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 and forward with your left fingertips, and then find Trikonasana triangle pose. Left hand comes to rest on the block on the outside of your left ankle, and then right arm up to the sky. Find that engagement of the muscles to the bones to hold this pose steady instead of relying on your ligaments. Good. Extend back through the left hip crease and forward through the left armpit. Inhale here. Good, gaze down in front of your left big toe. Walk your block forward about a foot, and then we're gonna lift up into half moon Ardha Chandrasana. Right hip stacks on top of left, pelvis is facing the right. We're balancing on our left foot. If you wanna challenge, you can gaze up towards your right thumb. Good, we're engaging the front of the core to keep that arch out of the low back. One more inhale here. And exhale, right hand to the block, right foot down, Uttanasana. Breathe in for a half lift. And then breathe out to let it go. Ground down through your feet, inhale to rise, arms high. Left knee to chest. Exhale, left foot crosses in front of right, and we fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, release. Steady through the right foot. Inhale, stork pose, left knee to chest, arms high. Balance is tough. Good, exhale, warrior one. Step your left toes back. Begin with your biceps framing your ears. And now we're gonna cross left arm underneath right for our eagle wrap. Good, stay here. Stay steady, find that point of focus. We sink a little deeper for one more breath. Next inhale, open up, warrior two. Exhale, sink into your right knee. Good. We're gonna find Trikonasana, so straighten into your right knee, except for that little softness behind it. Reach your right fingertips forward and then down onto the block on the outside of your right ankle. Inhale, left arm to sky. And find that yummy length through the side bodies, through the spine. We're finding a hugging in of the pelvic floor and the inner thighs. One more inhale here. Good. Exhale, bend into your right knee. Walk your block forward a foot and then launch into the right foot into your half moon Ardha Chandrasana. Left hip stacks on top of right. Good. Toes are turning up towards the sky. And then if you want the challenge, you can gaze towards your left thumb. 2 more cycles of breath here. Strong through the left outer hip to keep that foot in line with your torso. 1 more breath in. And exhale, left foot meets the right, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift, and breathe out to fold. Good, inhale, come to stand. This time exhale, Utkatasana chair pose. Feet are as wide as the hips if you like. Sit your hips back. Shins are parallel. Hands can be our heart center or they can be overhead. We're strong in our legs here. Good, inhale. Exhale, chair plane, arms sweep back behind you. Torso is parallel to the mat, to the floor. Inhale, stork pose, right knee to chest. Exhale, supported warrior three. So our pelvis is staying facing down towards the mat. The blocks are underneath both hands for support, and we're pressing out through our right heel. Lift forward through the sternum. Square right hip down. 1 more inhale here. Exhale, bend into your left knee. Step the ball of the right foot back. Crescent lunge. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, arrowhead lunge. Sweep your arms back. Torso is diagonal. 2 more times. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, arrowhead lunge or power lunge. Lean forward. Strong through that left glute. 1 more time. Inhale. Spine is tall. Exhale, spine is at that diagonal. Good. Inhale, arms forward if you want the challenge. And exhale, find your supported warrior three again. Balance on the left foot. Drive right heel up to the sky. Inhale, stork pose, right knee to chest. And exhale, we find our chair. Immediately sink down into your hips. Good. 1 full breath cycle here. Breathe in, stay steady. Breathe out, chair plane. Torso parallel, arms reach back. Stork pose, balance on the right foot. Drive left knee to sky. Exhale, supported warrior three. Hands onto the blocks. Extend your left leg long behind you. Heel is lifting up towards the sky, and we're squaring left hip down. Couple of breaths here. Good, inhale to pull forward through the back of the neck. Exhale, bend into your right knee, step your left toes back. Setting up for crescent lunge, breathe in, arms high. Exhale, power lunge, arms sweep back. Upper body is at a diagonal. Right leg stays strong, inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, reach those arms back, lean forward. 1 more time with your breath. Stay in this diagonal. Option on the inhale to stretch fingertips forward. And exhale, supported warrior three. Hands on blocks, left heel to the sky. Breathe in for some extension. And then breathe out, ground down through your standing leg. Drive your lifted knee up to the sky. And exhale, chair pose. 2 feet to the mat, sink back into your hips. 1 more breath in. Exhale, Tadasana. Let it go out of your mouth. Hands to heart center and close your eyes down. Let your breath settle. Let that strong surge of sensation in your body start to recede out with time and with calm breath. Good, blink your eyes open. We have the option to go through a combination of all the previous poses if you're with me. If not, stay in Tadasana a little longer, take whatever you need. On an inhale, we're gonna reach our arms to the sky. Exhale, cactus, draw your elbows back, lift your heart up. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, step your right foot back into your runner's lunge. Exhale, drop right heel down, or right knee down. Easy twist, left arm opens on the in-breath. Exhale, back through center. This time, inhale, warrior one. Swivel your right heel down, lift your right knee, arms up overhead. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, modified side angle. One more time, inhale, reverse. This time, exhale straight into your half moon Ardha Chandrasana, left hand on the left block. Inhale, open your pelvis to the right. Good, exhale, right foot meets the left at the top of the mat. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane. Inhale, stork pose, right foot strong, left knee to chest. Exhale, supported warrior three. Extend your left heel back. Good, inhale, left toes land, crescent lunge. Exhale, power lunge, body at a diagonal, arms back. Stork pose, left knee to chest. Exhale, Garudasana, eagle pose. Wrap your left leg on top of your right. You can find the double clasp with your toes behind your right calf if you want, or you could use your left toes as a kickstand. Good, from here, we're bringing left arm underneath the right. Double clasp if you want, or hold on to opposite shoulders. Squeeze your thighs together. We're here for 5 breaths. As low and steady and strong as you can for 4. Slow your breath for 3. Sink a little deeper for 2. Stay with it for 1 more. Good, inhale, left knee high, stork pose. Exhale, Tadasana, hands at heart. Other side, inhale, arms high. And exhale, we cactus. Inhale, fingertips overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, runner's lunge, left leg back this time. Exhale, lower your left knee down. Inhale, easy twist, right arm up. Exhale, back through center. Lift your left knee, plant your left heel down, warrior one. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. One more time, inhale, reverse. Exhale, half moon, right hand to the block, balance on your right foot. Inhale to open left fingertips and left hip to the side. Good. Exhale, left foot meets the right. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane. Left foot grounded, stork pose, right knee to chest. Good, exhale, supported warrior 3, hands on blocks. Extend long through your right leg behind you. Good, crescent lunge, right toes land, arms high. Exhale, stork pose, right knee to chest. And setting up for Garudasana, eagle pose. Wrap your right leg over top of your left. Sink down into your right knee, hug your thighs together, and then right arm comes underneath left. 5 breaths, you know this sensation, you know that you can do this. Stay steady and sink lower. We're just here for 2 more cycles. Sink a little deeper. Good. Inhale, stork pose, right knee up. Uncross your arms. Exhale, Tadasana. Right foot meets the left. Lower your arms down, close your eyes, and don't fidget. So just be here with what you're feeling. No itching, no adjusting. Riding that intense wave of sensation until it leaves the body. Good. As that settles, feel free to open your eyes. And let the breath out of your mouth. Good. We're going to turn to the side. Bring both or one block with you. It's fine. Either way. So for Prasarita Padottanasana, this is our wide-legged forward fold. But again, let's take about 75% of that maximum stretch. Bring your hands onto the blocks and inhale to pull your heart forward. Long spine. Exhale, let your head hang heavy. 2 more with your breath. Let it go. Good. Ground down through your left palm. Option to take a twist, reaching right arm up to the sky, and then maybe wrapping it around your back towards the left inner thigh. Engage the back body to peel right shoulder open. Good. Exhale, release. Switch them out, right hand down. Inhale, left arm opens up. And then option to wrap it behind your back for the right inner thigh. And then back of the shoulder is active and engaged as we lengthen across the chest. Exhale, untwist, release down. Maybe your elbows drop down onto the highest height of the blocks. And you really let the back of your neck wiggle and shake, and then finally release any tension here. Soften your shoulders for 1 more breath. Good. As you're ready, gently, easefully, make your way to a wide-legged straddle seat. You can absolutely place a towel or blanket underneath your hips to lift them a little higher for your comfort. And then whatever you would normally do, inch those feet in a little bit more than usual. Good. Blocks are outside of your hips. Press down through your hands to open your heart. And then take an easy twist over to the right. Left hand can come on the inside of your left thigh. And right arm back behind you. Move through center and then twist to the other side. Right hand on the inside of the right thigh. We're gazing out over left shoulder. Come back through center. Blocks in front of you at whatever height is great for you. And then we take a gentle fold. Keep that space open for your belly. We're not going into our biggest stretch here. I like to take a little rock from side to side. It helps my low back feel really good. Just finding this transition away from those intense waves of sensation into some rest and restoration. Good. Walk your torso up. We're going to take an easy cross-legged seat, right shin in front of left. Feel that nice stretch through the outer hips. Of course, if you want more, you could take Gomukhasana, stacking right knee on top of left. Either option is great. Let's start out with a tall spine. And then a bunch of options here. You could fold forward, walk forward a little bit with your fingertips. You could just sway side to side, take any type of twists or side bending. Just follow your body and see what feels good for you right now. If you're taking that big hip opener, think about softening the muscles on the outside of your bones. Maybe close your eyes down here for 3 more breaths. Blink your eyes open and we'll switch it out. So start in that easy seat, crossing left shin in front of right. Feel it out. If it feels good, then stay. If you're wanting a little more of a hip stretch, stack your left knee on top of your right. The more parallel your shins are with the long edge of the mat, the bigger stretch and sensation this is. So if you want to walk your heels back towards your hips and point your toes, that's a great option. So start with a tall spine. Good. And then take your option. So if you want to walk your fingertips forward for a fold, great. Sway side to side. Take a little twist or side bend. I've been finding that I've been having a little bit more SI joint discomfort or stretching. So Gomukhasana actually feels better for me to keep my hips a little more in midline compared to something like pigeon pose, which is really, really externally rotated. Just something to keep in mind. But of course, everyone's body is different. Close your eyes, 3 more breaths wherever you are or wherever you want to go next. Good, blink your eyes open. And we will end with a block supported Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet touch and our knees butterfly out wide. I like to place them, I like to use the middle setting. This isn't my most open shape, which is totally fine. So knees are resting on the blocks, hands on our shins. Let's take a little cat-cow. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale to round through the back body. Inhale into your cow. Exhale, press the back of the heart into your cat. One more. If your eyes are not already closed, go ahead and close them as you find a neutral spine. Option to keep your hands on your shins or maybe just place one on your belly. A moment to connect with your baby. And feel free to take any additional postures or meditations that you would like. We are going to end our time here together. If you're ready, you can blink your eyes open slowly. Let's take one more inhale in through our nose. Exhale, open your mouth. Sigh it out, let it go. All right, friends, thank you for joining me for this class, and I will see you next time.